Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope everybody is well and having a good week. I'll just wait for a few of you to come on, and then we'll get started with some card readings. Hope you're all staying warm in this cold weather. It's nice and sunny here today, but it's absolutely freezing. So let me know where you are. Come and say hello. Hi, Bernadette. How are you? Hope you're well. Just wait for a few people to come on and then we'll make a start. It's good to be back. Happy New Year to everybody if I haven't already said it. I'm good, thank you. Hi, Jemmy. Hi, Michaela. Hope you're all well. Who else have we got on? Hi, Sammy. Do you know, I'm wearing the wrong glasses, aren't I? Excuse me, Chip. Move your bum. As you can see, I've got my little helper with me today as well. Meet Chip. Swap my glasses over. I might be able to see what you're saying. I'm a bit on a slow mode today. Sorry, guys. This cold weather sent me into hibernation mode. There we go. I can see you all now. Any messages? Well, today I'm using my colour cards, or my encaustic wax cards, I should say. And we will see. Sammy, you don't have to keep spamming Facebook with your name, my darling. I can see who you are. And I can see that you're there. Just let me share the stream out. If you can share the page, that would be grateful. And there we go. Share. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? Okay, let's have a look. See who we're drawn to today. It won't let you share. It should let you share from Facebook. Remember, if you're on Facebook and you come up as Facebook user, you need to go to StreamYard to allow permissions. Also, I want to say if I do come to you, feedback is important. It helps me keep the link. So if I do come to you, please respond in the comments with your feedback, even if you can't understand it. Yes, no, don't know, talking rubbish. As long as I get a response. Hi, Alison. Hi, Christine Davis. How are you, my darling? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Chantal. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go with Michelle. Oops. Oh, I'll be able to find the thing in a minute. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Much appreciated. Right, Michelle, let's have a look. Let's get this. I'm feeling quite tired with you, Michelle. I don't know why I'm so surprised. I normally get a tired feeling when I'm on here for somebody. And today it happens to be. So are you having problems sleeping, my darling? And I do feel this is a physical tiredness, not just a fed up weariness, fed up of life tiredness. My eyes are very heavy, so I do know I've got tired eyes as well. And they feel quite wet, so there's been tears around you, my darling. Let me know if you can understand that. Slightly tired, yes. I think you're a bit more tired than what you're giving yourself credit for, my lovely. And that one just flew out the card pack. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of worries on your mind lately, Michelle, and I feel some of these worries have given you a bit of a tearful emotional turmoil, shall I say. I feel like somebody's been pulling on your heartstrings, and it's somebody close to you, because I feel like there's things that need to be said that I'm almost afraid to say, because I feel like this person's really hurt you with words. This person's really hurt you with words, and even though you can say a lot back, you're not wanting to say a lot back because you're not wanting to make them feel the way they've made you feel, if that makes sense. But what I want to say to you is, it needs to be said, my darling, okay? I know two wrongs don't make right, but it's all about the intention. If you're putting your point across because you're standing up for yourself, and they need to change the way they are and the way they behave you and the way they think, then it's all the power to you. It only becomes an issue if the intent is to do harm, and your intent is not to do harm. It's to tell them a few home truths to get them back on track and to get them back on the straight and narrow. And I do feel that this person around you is being quite arrogant at the moment, and quite selfish, I want to say, in the way they think and the way that they're behaving around you at the moment. So they need a firm, good kick up the backside. I don't feel. Okay, it's one of them, is it? Yeah. Walk away then, my darling. If you don't think they can change, walk away. But you're not going to know unless maybe you've already told them, maybe you haven't. But I do feel that there's things that need to be said. Stick to the facts. Don't shout. Don't lose your temper. And again, it's about the intent. Don't go in with the intent of doing harm. Go in with the intent of making them see what is wrong with what they are doing. And if they can't see wrong in what they are doing, then walk away, my darling, because you can't, there's a well-known saying, you can't polish we'll say piece of coal for this feed, but you know what I'm saying. All right, my darling. I do feel it's affairs of the heart. Again, it's about pulling on your heartstrings. You've got lots of blues, which is the emotion, but you have a little dove there. If you can see it, it looks like a dove to me. Just there, sitting on the branch. Now that looks like a dove to me. So there is peace coming. The dove is a sign of peace, and it's also a sign of dry land. So the tears will ease once you get this off your plate. You will feel a lot more better and a lot more within your power, like you're grabbing your power back. Okay, my darling. So there is peace coming in. The situation will come to an end. And you've also, I don't know if you've been asking help from the angels, but there's a little angel in the corner there. Right there. There's a little angel. So I do feel that you have been asking for the angel, and it's the angel that sent this stuff of peace. So the angel is saying to you that all will be well. You've just got to have the courage of your convictions, okay? I can't speak to this person. She is, oh my goodness me. Yeah, definitely walk away then, my darling. It's time to let it go. You can't help everybody. You can't save the world. One man cannot save the world. So as hard as it is, and as hard as it may be, you might just have to walk away and let them learn the lessons for themselves, I want to say. All right, my darling. But like I say, there is peace coming. Once you've released this, once you've let it go, again, you've got the clearing of the way there. So there is a pathway being made, and it is a lot clearer and a lot purer, with less worries and less stress. So once you've done what you've needed to do, things will get better and things will ease up. All right, my darling? She has zero compassion or insight. Yeah. Well, see, that's where you're different, because you have all the compassion and you have that insight as well. And you have that gut intuition, and it is very good. So don't let your emotions overwhelm you to the point where you're doubting your intuition and your compassion and your insight. Okay, my darling, don't let whatever they're doing, don't let them drag you down with them. All right, my darling, because that's the danger at the moment. But again, if you let it go, make a decision, let it all out, let it go, and you will finally get peace. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps you, and thank you for working with me. Okay, let's have a look. Hello, Wayne. How are you? Facebook user. Me, please, for general. Unless I know your name, I can't connect with you. Thank you, Wayne. Much appreciated. Yeah, I need your name, Facebook user. So if you go to streamyard.com/Facebook to allow permissions, that'll help bring your name up. Let's go to you, Wayne. It's not often we get gentlemen on here. Let's have a look, my darling, for you. Card for Wayne, please. This is my little helper. This is my chip, my little pug. Pug Cross. You gonna say hello? Well, you be nosy. He likes to be the centre of attention, in case you hadn't noticed. And I'm not sat in my usual place today because the sun is shining bright through my living room, and I don't want to close the curtains to shut the sun out. I feel very much like that with Wayne. As I'm saying that, Wayne, I got like a little bit of goosebumps with you. I feel like you're the one that likes to walk in the sun, not necessarily be the centre of attention, but you like to be in the sun. You like to be where it's warm and cozy, and you like to feel, I want to say summery. I want to say you really like the summer months because it almost makes you thrive. You thrive on the early mornings and the late nights, and you make the most of your day. But I also want to say you make the most of life as well. And kudos to you, because I feel like they're giving me the impression that you've been through a lot in the last few years. I mean, we've all been through a lot, what with COVID and everything, but this isn't anything to do with that. It's just you've had a lot of obstacles come your way, in the way that you've dealt with them. They're giving you the thumbs up for the way that you've dealt with them, because you've kept your grace and your dignity, and you've kept your head held high. And that's all come to an end now. It's almost like things are starting to smooth out for you now, and things are settling down for you. Yes, you can understand that. Thank you for that confirmation, my darling. I also want to say there's been a problem. I'm not sure if this is spirit coming in. I'll let you know as soon as I know. But as far as I know, I'm still working on a psychic level. But I feel like you've been suffering with a lot of headaches, especially on the top to the front of your forehead, around this area, on your head. Let me know if that makes sense, please. And I also feel like you feel spirit around you as well, because I'm getting that cobwebby feeling all over my head, as well as the headache. I'm getting the cobwebby feeling. So I also feel that you're aware of spirit, and you feel spirit around you a lot of the time. And I feel like you feel like in temperature changes as well. It goes really cold around you when spirit are around you, because my hands have gone cold. But the hands going cold is also symbolic for me. It's cold hands, warm heart. So I do feel you've got a lot of love to give. You've got a lot of life experience, and you've got a lot of wisdom within you. Yes, you do feel spirit with me. Thank you for that confirmation. Yeah, because they're making me feel the way you feel when spirit around you, because I always go warm when spirit around me, not cold. So I know that it's with you that I'm feeling this. I also feel that you hear them as well, because I'm going to take a leap of faith and say you work with spirit, because as I'm talking about you being around spirit and feeling spirit, I'm getting quicker with my talking, and I feel like the energies are coming closer to me. So I do feel that you work with spirit. So you like to be outside as your gardener. Oh, okay. Well, that might explain the cold hands then. But yeah, I'm getting cold hands, so I do feel you've got a lot of love to give. Again, making the most of every day. Big heart. Um, but I do feel that you have been prone in the past to people taking advantage of that big heart. You're trying to work with spirit. Okay, yeah. I'm feeling that. I feel like you do work with spirit because I'm feeling the energy's closer. And when the energies come close, they give me all the cobwebby feelings. But what I want to say to you is these headaches that you're getting, I feel like you're not now not everybody open and closes. Not all mediums do that. Every medium works differently. I personally open and close, and I feel like these headaches with you are being what's the word? They're there because you're not closing down properly. I want to say it's almost like, look, you're leaving yourself open either too long or you're leaving yourself open all the time. So what I want to say to you is make sure that you ground yourself and make sure that you close down properly, my darling, and it'll help solve some of these top headaches that you're getting. Okay, my lovely. I do feel things, like I say, have smoothed out for you, especially over the last 6 months, because you've had a bit of a turmoil time, as I said earlier. Um, you've got um, an abundance of things coming in. You've got great support from friends and family. You've got, I want to say you're an animal person as well. I don't know if you don't close down properly. No, I didn't think you did, my darling, and this is why you're getting the headaches. Again, thank you for that confirmation. But I also want to feel you get a lot of joy from animals as well. And I'm not just talking dogs and cats. I'm talking like the birds, nature, wildlife, all that kind of thing. Got family issues. What's going on in my life? Yeah. Well, again, with yourself, I want to say, let's pull a card. I haven't even got to your card yet. All about communication, my darling. All about yeah. There's a lot of healing needing to be done, and there's a lot of talking needing to be done. And this healing can be done with talking, okay? This I don't know if you can see the colours properly on here, but these are all purples and blues and whites. So you have the help from spirit. I do know that you've been asking for help from spirit, but there is definitely some talking going on. There's things that have been said that shouldn't have been said, and there's a lot of misunderstandings going on. You do like nature. Again, thank you for that confirmation. That's where you find your peace. This is how you clear your head. This is how you put things in perspective. Um, so I want to say to you is, again, there is a lot of talking needed, a lot of healing needed. Again, with the other lady, it's about sticking to the facts, not losing your temper, and going in with the right intention. And also understanding, even if you don't agree with somebody's point of view, you can try and understand what viewpoint or what angle they are coming from. So don't always be dismissive, I want to say. I feel like sometimes you can be a little bit dismissive and you only hear I don't want to say you only hear what you want to hear, but when you're upset or when you're in an argument, I feel like you only pick up on the negative things and you don't actually read between the lines. Does that make sense? We've all done it. I've done it. I don't listen when I'm upset. You don't talk to me when I'm upset. There's just no point. I don't hear anything. You don't listen to people. Well, at least you admit that, my darling. At least you know your flaws. Not many people would admit that. So again, thank you for that confirmation. But this is all about you needing to listen, and this will help heal the rift that's going on. Okay. Again, with yourself, I do feel there is some things, but I can see a horse in this. Just there. There's a horse right there in the middle of the leaves and well, what I class as leaves. So I do feel there is a need for freedom. There's a need from breaking free from the reins, breaking free from that is holding you back. So I do feel there is a fear of rejection. I do feel there is a fear of upsetting the apple cart. But again, this isn't about going in with the intention of hurting anybody. It's about sticking to the facts and going in with the intention of improving things. Maybe compromise a little bit. You may have to compromise a little bit, but break free from these fears. You know, not everybody is out to get you. Okay. Not everybody is out to criticize. Sometimes you just need to tweak a few things and things can be lots of stuff that's holding back. Yeah, you need to break free from whatever it is that's holding you back, my darling. Okay. And I do feel one of them things is a fear of rejection. If people reject you for speaking the truth and for voicing your opinion, then they're not right for you, my darling. They're not right to be in your circle. Again, with the last reading, I'll reiterate it. If they're not willing to change and not willing to see something wrong in their behavior or compromise and meet you in the middle, then maybe it's time to walk away and let it go. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. And although that would feel like a kind of rejection, you're not rejecting the person, you're just rejecting the disrespect that they're showing you. And that's the way you've got to look at it, okay? Anybody that disrespects you in any way is not conducive to be kept around. Okay, so I will leave that with you, my darling, and I hope that helps. But don't be afraid to speak your mind. All right, my lovely? And keep working the spirit. Join an open circle or a development circle, either online or physical circle. But definitely join something, because I do feel you would be a great ambassador for spirit as well. You've got a lot of love to give, and you've got a hot of healing. There you go. I've got a funny feeling you're a healer, and I know we give a lot of healing with the messages we give out, but I'm talking more hands-on healing and that kind of thing. And again, I want to put you with animal communication as well. Yeah, do feel rejected a lot. Yeah, bless your heart. You've got to work through them fears, my darling. Okay. So I will leave that with you, and I will move on to the next one. Let's see if I've got enough, but I haven't got any juice left. Okay. Stop doubting yourself, mister. Stop doubting yourself. Okay, let's see who we're going to next. Hi, Tony. Hope you're well. Hi, Cornelia. Hope you're well. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to put your comments in, because if you don't comment, I can't see you, because we are streaming to Facebook also. So at the moment it's Facebook viewers that I'm seeing. To subscribe to be able to comment on YouTube. People, let's have a look. Hi, Nicole. Facebook user. If you can go to StreamYard, please, and allow permissions for your name to be shown, I will be able to connect with you. I can't connect with you unless I've got a name, my darling, because that's what the energy I get off is your name. Okay, let's have a look. Yes, I can see you, Cornelia. Again, Facebook user from South Africa, you need to go to StreamYard to allow permission so I can see your name, or put your name at the end of each comment. You can do it that way if you can't get onto StreamYard. Oh, okay. Let's scroll up. Jemmy. Let's go to Jemmy. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to poke you in the eye, buddy. As you can see, I've got a little visitor sat on my knee. Glad we're on Facebook page too. Hope you're all keeping warm in this freezing cold weather. Hi, Jeremy, my love. How are you? You're another one that's not been sleeping, my lovely. Again, I feel really tired with you. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, we've already had this one today, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what it says for you. I'm going to turn it the other way. Right. That is your card, Jeremy. It flew out as soon as I saw it. Now then, this year, this Chinese year, is the year of the dragon. Let me put my other cards down for a second. Oh. And as you can see, coming down here, you have a dragon. There's its eye, there's its mouth, and it's a beautiful blue dragon. And he looks very, very determined and very old. So I want to say, Jemmy, thank you. Yeah, he's 4 years old. He's a pug cross with a Jack Russell, but he's got the pug face and the pug ears, and he's got the Jack Russell body, and he's got the little curly tail as well. But yes, he's my baby. He's my psychic dog. So yeah, going back to the dragon. This is an old dragon, so I want to say with yourself, Jemmy, you're an old soul, and you would have had people describe you as having an old soul. You're very wise, you're very good at giving advice, and people come to you for advice because you have that non-judgmental wisdom nature. Rather than preaching, you guide people. If they come to you with a problem, you don't tell them what you would do. It's more of a case of making them think for themselves in a funny kind of way. It's like you plant seeds for them. Well, do you think you would handle it this way, or do you think it would be better handled this way? Do you think if you did this it would help, or do you think if you did it's that kind of thing, and you bring them to their own conclusions to make them feel like they are capable of sorting it out themselves, and teach them to sort it out themselves. Now, as I'm talking, I'm seeing a great big feather up the center of the page, just there, great big feather. So I do feel that you have dealings with the angels as well. I do feel that you have angels around you, and as I'm saying that, I'm getting itchy all around my head and my face. So again, I do feel that you are another one that has spirit around you, and you feel when spirit around you. Sometimes you doubt whether or not it is spirit, but I want to tell you, if you feel that itching and that cobwebby feeling on your head, and that cobwebby feeling on your face, that is spirit coming around you, my darling. Okay. Yes, I can see you, Bunny. Thank you. So yeah, I do feel you have angels around you. Now I'm also seeing a merman, not a mermaid, a merman. So I don't know if you have dealings with the elementals, or you believe in the mermaids and all that kind of thing, but I am seeing a mermaid with yourself. It's just there. He's got a very nice hair. It looks like a merman to me, and I say merman because you can see his abs. He's a very good-looking merman. A lot lately. Oh, bless you. So when I see merman, this is about the strength and having strength and power over your emotions. It's also about being playful. Now, with a female mermaid, I would say it's more about playfulness, and it's more about having fun and having that going back to childhood. But because this is a merman, I want the strength, I want the power, I want the authority. Mermen tend to be the ones that take charge in situations, and they have more power over the ocean. They're the ones that go on to be the leaders and the ruler of the waves. And you're very emotionally intelligent, but I do feel that your emotions just lately have been overwhelming you a lot, a bit like it seems to be the theme of the day. There's a lot of healing needed doing. There's words that have been said. There's people that have hurt you, close to you, that have really, really pulled at your emotions, and there's a lot of healing needed to do with this. And I want to say a lot of communication needed to do with this as well. Now I'm seeing an eagle with his wings fluffed up. Just spotted it in the corner there. There it is. And there's his wing, look. And he's looking ready to fly. Now, an eagle is one of the highest messengers from spirit you can get. So I do feel again that you've got spirit helping you with this, and this eagle is telling you to rise above it and look from a higher perspective, okay? Look from a higher perspective and you will see things more clearly than what you would if you were sat on top of it. It's a bit like, I feel like almost you're too close to the situation to be able to do anything constructive or to be able to take your emotions out of it. So what I want to say to you is you need to take a step back, my darling, okay? Take a step back, take a breather, look at things from an evidential point of view, and it will give you a better viewpoint on what is going on, what is being said, and how to approach things in a different way. Yeah, I do feel there's a should I, shouldn't I kind of thing going on. But again, take a step back, look at it from a higher perspective, and judge it from that way, and then things will become clearer. But again, I want to give you amethyst for the sleep, and I want to give you amethyst for the calm and the patience as well. It's a relaxing stone for me, the amethyst. But it does have a lot of healing powers when it comes to things like emotional and mental health and anxiety. I forgot what I was saying then, sorry. And anxiety. So yeah, you've got a lot of help from spirit with this again, because I've got the whites in the card. Choose your words wisely. You've got this. You know how to do this. I'm also seeing yeah, there's another little dragon in here. So you've also, I don't know if you work with spirit, Jemmy, but if you haven't already, have a look into dragon guides, because I do feel you've got 2 or 3 dragons in this card. The big one, but you've got a couple of little ones as well. Again, this year's a Chinese New Year for Year of the Dragon. I'm one myself, so I won't say you need to be a little bit stubborn with whatever this is. You need to be stubborn with yourself, okay? Not too stubborn, still leave a little bit of room for compromise, but I do feel that whatever this is, you need to be a little bit more stubborn and a little bit more disciplined with yourself, okay, my darling? So I hope that helps you, and I will leave that with you. And I hope that helps. God bless. Thank you all for joining me this afternoon. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for the confirmation. I love working with you guys on here. I'm sorry I'm not full of energy like I usually am, but the chronic fatigue is kicking my backside today, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see who we go to next. Who have we got? If there's anything you want to ask while you're on the live as well, about anything spiritual or journeys or development or anything like that, please feel free to ask in the comments, and I'll try and answer them as best we can. Nicole. Tony. Let's go to Tony. I don't know if you're a dog person, Tony, but my dog just pricked his ears up when I mentioned your name. So I do feel there is some a love of animals, or that there is a dog around you, either down here or in spirit, that thought highly of you. Let me know if that makes sense. Hello, Facebook user that's asking me if I'm well today. I'm very well, thank you. You're welcome, Tony. Let me know if you understand a dog either this side or spirit side that used to run around you and think a lot of you. He was like, it was like me and my shadow, because my dog just pricked his ears up when I mentioned your name. And sometimes spirit use outside influences to help me with my readings, especially when I'm low on energy. Love cats, but that's your mum's dog. Okay, yeah, I do felt there was a dog around you that was like me and my shadow. Very not so young in age, but very young at heart, almost puppy like, I want to say, and a bit of a can be a bit of a yapper at times. Like yaps at anything. Slightest little thing will set him off. But I want to say that dog has a great connection with you. Now, I do know that you work with spirit, but I also want to put you with animal communication as well. I do feel that you would be really good at communicating with animals on spirit side as well as humans. I don't know if you already do that, but maybe that's something you can look into. And I've got lots of you. So life for you is very sweet at the moment, my darling. This is what I call my candy floss card. And this brings back memories of childhood, fun, the fairground, unconditional love, innocent love. It takes me back to a time where, I mean, like all children, they have no cares in the world, no worries in the world. They're so innocent and they just enjoy life for what it is, and they're very honest. And that's what I want to what was that? Knew her as a puppy, Alsatian. Yeah, because she was coming through as a puppy. I wanted to say not very old in age, but definitely a puppy in heart. So that'll be why she put that. It could be a Nana's poodle. Okay then. Well, she's very playful, very happy, barks at anything. Like she'd hear a car door and it'd set her off, or she'd see a dog on telly and it'd set her off, or kids on the street and it'd set them off. That kind of thing. But then I feel like she'd have her quiet days as well, especially in the sunshine. She likes sunbathing. Although it wasn't good for her, it used to irritate her skin, I'm feeling. Because I'm feeling very itchy, almost like an urticaria condition, where the sun would dry her skin out and she'd get all itchy and, yeah, fidgety. But yeah, I want to say, Tony, you've got a very playful sense of nature. You've got a very loving sense of nature, and your love for people, I want to say kudos to you, is absolutely unconditional. Again, I do know you work with spirit, and I do know you send a lot of healing out with your messages as well. So this is about, again, having a big heart. There's lots of grey in this as well. I don't know if you can see that on the card, but there's lots of grey in there. So again, I do feel that you're a person that is easily approachable and that people can come to for advice, because you're great at compromising and you're great at finding compromises. And I want to give you the same energy as the puppies give me. I think that's why the puppies come in, because she's showing me that young energy and that young zest for life. And I do feel like this is you. You've got a young energy about you. You've got a zest for life. You take every moment and just enjoy it for what it is. Even on the bad days, you still manage to hold your head up and find something to laugh about, or find something to laugh at. And I just want to say, keep that going. It's all good for you. There's nothing Uh, you've got an inner strength that most people don't understand as well, to be able to deal with the big things and the little things. Um, and this is why people come to you for advice. I want to put you, I don't know what you do for a living, I don't know if you work or not, but I want to put you as some sort of counsellor or guidance advisor. This could be a job advisor or just a life coach or something similar. And I want to put you helping with young people sort of be able to deal with the traumas of life that find life a little bit too overwhelming. So sort of maybe helping youth support come out of the care system when they're going independent. You're kind of that middleman that helps them transition from being a child and being looked after to becoming an adult and gaining their own independence. So yeah, that's what it is. It's a help with independence. Let me know if that makes sense. And thank you for that confirmation, my darling. But yeah, I just feel that life is very good for you at the moment. There's nothing sinister or there's no obstacles that need to come in. Just keep doing what you're doing. There is a young lady in spirit that's come to me at the moment. She's got hair very similar to mine, very similar styled, the same length as my hair. And she's wearing some sort of cardigan or some sort of shawl. This is a picture she's showing me. Oh, it's a prom dress. She's showing me a picture of a prom dress. So I don't know if this is you in your younger days, Tony, or if this is an image of you've got of maybe a daughter. But she's telling me daughter, so I don't know if that's you. Would you understand mum in spirit before I carry on any further? You've actually done a live in here. Oh wow, that's good. That's good. Totally doing more mentoring. Yeah, I can definitely see you in a mentoring role. But the image isn't you. Would you understand mum in spirit, please? Or would you understand if it's not mum, it would be a younger generation that's either had a prom or got a prom coming up. Yes, mum. Okay. So I want to say this is mum then because I'm that's what I'm feeling. And she's showing me, I don't know if it's a prom dress or if it's a bridesmaid's dress, but she's showing me this image of her, of the hair, very similar to mine, very similar styled, and she's wearing a shawl over a nice formal dress. I don't know if this is a wedding image she's showing me or a prom image, but she's on her own in this picture, and it's only a head down to the shoulders. You don't understand. Okay, my darling, don't worry. It's just a photo that she's showing me. You haven't got a photo like this anywhere in the house. I'll just wait for confirmation for you to come back. This lady just looked like mum. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Well, that's just the image. It's just letting me know that she's around. So, mum is around you. Mum is around you a lot. And again, I want to say you feel the temperature change now with you. So whereas before it went cold with Wayne when spirit comes around, right? Oh, you don't see the family. All right, okay. That'll explain why you don't recognise the photo then. Okay, my lovely, not a problem. But she's telling me she's around you, and she's telling me that when she's around you, you get quite warm as opposed to cold, and you get quite warm in the hands and the arms when this lady is around you. And she normally comes around you at night when things are settled and the house is quiet. Because I get the feeling that this lady, if it's your mum, wouldn't have liked a lot of loud noise. She would have she liked things quiet and organized and respectful. She didn't like shouting, she didn't like din, she didn't like, you know, any kind of chaos. Do you feel that? Yes, I feel that too. Oh, that's brilliant. So that's just evidence that it is Mum that's come through that's around you then. Um, she's making my nose itch, and when spirit making my nose itch, it generally means that you have somebody around you at the moment that's trying to stick their nose into your business. Would you understand that? And no, she didn't. Thank you for that confirmation. Yeah, would you understand that there's somebody around you at the moment sticking their nose into your business where it's not wanted? Because she's making my nose itch, and that tells me that there's somebody interfering in something that you're trying to do or trying to achieve. Um, she's just saying it's none of their business. Tell them to back off. It's none of their business. They don't need to be interfering in your life. You're doing quite well for yourself, doing things the way that you're doing them. So she's asking you not to change for anybody. So you would understand why she's saying that. You should keep an eye on it. Well, she's saying don't change for anyone, and it's none of their business, and tell them to keep their noses out. All right, my darling. Um, I do feel this lady would have had a croaky voice as well because she's making my throat sore. Um, she's making me feel quite throaty. You're not drinking enough, my darling. You need to drink more. I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, but I do feel a sense of dehydration with you, especially in the throat. So, again, I want to say to you, drink more water, get some more fluids inside you because you're a little bit dehydrated, my darling. Okay. What's that? Would you understand Mum liking I can't even say it. Gladiolis. I have no idea with flowers. I don't know what they look like, but she's just given me the word gladioli. Try saying that one. I've had a few. Well, she's laughing at that. She's tried saying that when I've had a few and she started laughing. So Mum would have liked a tipple now and again, but when she had a tipple, she made sure she had a tipple. It wasn't a regular thing. It was normally on special occasions. Would you understand that? Oh, bless your heart. Okay, so again, it's just more evidence that Mum's around you. You're so blessed on what you're doing. My mum would say that. You're croaking because I have last of COVID. Oh, bless your heart. I'll send you healing. Hopefully we'll get the rest of it gone for you, my darling. And yes, to Gladiola, thank you for that confirmation. Well, that's what, because I've just asked what she's going to leave you with, and she just gave me the word gladiola. I can't even say it, never mind know what it is. So I'll leave that with you, and I'll leave the gladiolas with you, and I'll leave your mum's love with you. Just know that she's around you looking after you, and watch out for that nosy. All right, I will leave all that with you, my darling. God bless, and God bless your mum as well, and thank you both for working with me. Right, I do believe that's my time up, people. Oh, you're in hospital. Oh, bless your heart. Well, hopefully you'll be home soon, my darling. But you've got no worries because your mum's there. Keep your chin up. You've had the pink card. All right, my darling. Um, thank you for working with me. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. We do have Kirsty on at 2:00. We also have Christine on at 4:00. So I hope you can join us for either one or both of them. And I will see you later. God bless everybody. Have a great day. Have a great day and stay safe.